Steaming is an ideal cooking method for almost any vegetable. Not only does steaming help to retain most of the vegetable's nutrients, it also helps to preserve its shape and vibrant color. Steamed vegetables have the unfortunate reputation of being bland and boring. However, with a bit of creativity, they can easily become very interesting and tasty. In this lesson, we will show you how to prepare, steam, and test vegetables for doneness. You will also learn how to finish and season vegetables in ways that will complement their natural flavors. You will also learn that the steaming method can be used to par cook and store vegetables. This can save you time throughout the week, as the vegetables can be quickly reheated or finished in a variety of ways. It is great to know that almost any vegetable can be steamed. No matter what vegetable you choose, it is important to understand that only the freshest, quality vegetables should be used for steaming. Compared to other cooking techniques such as roasting, stir-frying, or grilling, steaming does not add flavor. It merely brings out the existing flavor within the vegetable. Even if the liquid is very flavorful, the volatile oils released by the aromatics will impart only very little topical flavor. This is why it is important to use only the best ingredients. Steaming allows for the pure, clean flavor of the vegetables to shine through. To prepare vegetables for steaming, there is not much to do. Just make sure they are washed and peeled if necessary. For fast and even cooking, it is important to make sure the vegetables are roughly the same size. For ingredients such as leafy greens, delicate leaves can be steamed whole. Hardier greens, such as kale or collard greens, should be torn or cut into pieces prior to steaming. This makes them easier to eat. To steam vegetables, first prepare the steaming liquid and bring it to a simmer. Next, place the vegetables into the steaming basket, preferably in a single layer. Make sure not to crowd or overload the basket, otherwise the vegetables will cook unevenly. Cover and let steam. Note: depending on the size of your steamer, you may need to pile the vegetables up a bit. In this case, make sure to rotate them halfway through the cooking process to ensure they cook evenly. Vegetables can tolerate a more vigorous steam, so it is okay if the liquid beneath is simmering rather briskly. This will create more intense steam and encourage quicker cooking. Quick cooking helps to maintain the vegetable's color and valuable nutrients. Cooking times will vary depending on the type and size of the vegetable. Harder vegetables, such as beets and carrots, will obviously take longer to cook than softer vegetables such as broccolini or leafy greens. Also, the age of the vegetable will affect the cooking time. For example, these young, tender asparagus on the left will take less time to cook than these older, thicker asparagus on the right. If steaming more than one vegetable in the same basket, steam the harder vegetable first and then add the softer vegetable partway through. Time it so that both vegetables are done at the same time. Alternatively, you can stack additional layers of vegetables according to their cooking times. During steaming, green vegetables may lose some of their chlorophyll pigment. This is because a lid is used during cooking. When it comes to steaming certain vegetables, it is a small compromise between preserving their nutrients over their color. But rest assured, the vegetables will still be delicious. Properly steamed vegetables should retain their natural shape and should be just cooked through and tender. Vegetables tend to cook very rapidly in steam, so overcooking them is a common mistake. Timing your vegetables and cooking them to the required doneness simply becomes a matter of experience. In general, most bite-sized vegetables, depending on their hardness, take between 5 to 7 minutes to steam, give or take a couple of minutes. However, do not rely solely on cooking times, as these are merely estimates. Make sure to test the vegetables sooner rather than later to prevent overcooking them. To test the vegetables, simply insert the tip of a paring knife into the center. If you are able to lift the vegetable and it does not slide off the knife, the vegetable is still raw in the middle. If the knife slides through and you can just barely lift the food off of the basket like this, the vegetable is properly cooked. If the knife slides in and out like butter and you cannot lift it off of the basket, it is likely overcooked. It is also important to get into the habit of tasting your food as you cook to determine the proper doneness. Vegetables, when steamed properly, should be tender and offer little resistance to the tooth. They should also maintain their vibrant color. The simplest way to finish steamed vegetables is to transfer them to a bowl. Then lightly season them with your seasoning of choice, and then toss and serve. Steamed vegetables can also be finished in a variety of other ways. Lemon juice will brighten the flavor of many vegetables. Also, toasted spices or freshly chopped herbs will add bursts of other flavors. They can also enhance the final presentation. Even the same ingredient can be finished in different ways to add variety to your meals. Take for instance these potatoes here, which have been finished in different ways. This one has been tossed with green onions and parsley. You can see how easy it is to change up the flavors. Another easy way to take everyday vegetables and turn them into something special is to add your favorite vinaigrette. Gently toss the vegetables much like a salad. Tossing steamed vegetables with a vinaigrette is a great way to enhance their flavor. By also adding ingredients such as toasted nuts, seeds, or fresh herbs, you can easily create a dish that started out rather simple and turn it into something healthy and delicious. Vegetables can be steamed and stored for later use. For this, they are best par cooked to the point where they are still crunchy. To stop the cooking process, quickly cool the steamed vegetables in an ice bath. Drain and store in a tightly sealed container in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. To serve, they will need just a quick re-steaming. To do this, simply set up your steamer basket and steam until heated through and cook to the desired doneness. Season to taste. Alternatively, the vegetables can be added to stir fries or quickly sautéed until heated through.